Good evening and thank you for joining us. Let's get your reaction about these elections. Many comments making the rounds at the moment about it. What's your impression of it?
Thank you very much for asking me to make a comment on the just concluded elections and to say really the Nigerian public deserve the kudos for the way they had performed their civic duties, the way they've turned out in mass to vote, and to vote peacefully and in a spirit of camaraderie. I certainly was the domestic observer in Abuja, and we went to practically every district in Abuja, Asokoro, Karu, Nyanya, Karu, Maitama, Asokoro, Garki, and I was very impressed with the Nigerian population, and I have to say, if this sort of thing happened throughout the country, then Nigeria would have come of age, and they have really made the world to realize that you can trust Nigeria to do it correctly and well. So I sort of say, well done to all Nigerians for performing their civic duties and have given us a very peaceful, free and fair election. Yes, forget about some of the little nitty-gritty things that happen, like some equipment to find out your fingerprints and late arrival of the INEC material, at some polling stations. But otherwise, I think the whole thing went very well. The spirit of the people was great. And so, I must say that this election had proven the world, after all that we've had, that there would be all sort of crisis and that election might even be compromised, etc. But at least, thank God, it ended well, peacefully throughout. And then, the end result, the end result was, the gracious acceptance by the Mr. President, to concede at a particular point to give Nigeria that sense of goodness, and and the statement he made, which I believe is very, very responsible and great. And it really helped to ensure that the nation can now move forward. And I'm very impressed with also with the response from General Buhari, who also responded, well, to this great statement by President Jonathan. And then from then on, I sort of said that yes, Nigeria will truly remain united and will go beyond 2015. I must say, really, as I sort of say, well done to the Nigerian public or electors. May I say also, thank you and well done to the leadership, the outgoing and the incoming, and ask them to continue to ensure that Nigeria grow greater and better. And I must admit, this is a joyous time for me, just as it is to all members that were at the meeting that we had in the African Union in Addis Ababa over the period. they were all very happy. All Nigerians, all Africans were happy, and thought that what had happened in Nigeria certainly will strengthen democracy, not only in Nigeria but throughout Africa. So there you are, and I'm sure you too, all of you in the media. I hope you have now seen how Nigeria can do it right and can do it well. And congratulations to all Nigerians. And I pray for Nigeria to continue to be as good as that.
Well, yes, indeed. Everybody loves peace. But, many have described the president's recent comments and previous actions, including recent comments, as though he did approach these elections as a task that had to be done. But we still will have the governorship and state assembly elections. How do you suggest we approach that?
Well, I don't know what you mean approach. I think things were done correctly. INEC people did it well. The government set the machinery for the election, that it should be well, and that everybody should respect the outcome of the election, especially if it is peaceful, if it is well run, and ignoring, of course, some of the minor irritations that you will find in any situation like that. So I think it reminds me of my time when my government was overthrown when I was at OAU meeting in Kampala. And, I had to, come for the sake of Nigeria, for the sake of the country, to accept what had happened and to reassure them of my loyalty, asking every Nigerian, whether civilian or military, to support the government, to give them the sort of support that they gave me for the sake of Nigeria. I think that is what probably should always happen in such situation. We must not allow it to be a do and die affair. And so I think that is the way I say it. And I must commend those who are involved for a job well done.
And thank you, too, for speaking with us this evening, sir.
Thank you very much indeed.
All right, well, so